local trusted news source. WVLT News starts now.
An 80-acre fire sweeps through an East Tennessee neighborhood, but no homes are damaged. Tonight, we're learning how people protected their homes and how you can too. AMR fined for the first time in months for late response times. We're taking a close look at what this means for you. And take a look at the fanfare as thousands of wreaths from wreaths across America roll into town. Find out how you can help place them in East Tennessee cemeteries. Thanks for joining us for WVLT News at 6. I'm Casey Wheelis. Ted is off tonight. Cocke County flood victims separated only by a road face very different costs to recover from damage. It's all because of a federal program most knew nothing about. Here's our Evan Lasik.
In Newport, just a few yards can determine which houses need to stop rebuilding and which houses are all cleared to go. This side of Fairfield Drive, a lot of those houses deemed to be in a flood zone, they now need to stop rebuilding, while the other side of the road, they're all clear to go. Whatever they need to do, they're able to continue going on.
You have this sense of relief, okay, I can get home, but I know these people, these are friends, and it's devastating. Like they're so excited they're at that point where they can finally get back home and feel a little normal, and now that it's completely, everything's at a standstill.
For months, people in Cocke County have been hard at work trying to rebuild their homes. This past week, many of those people learned they have to pause construction and may need to start from scratch due to the guidelines set by the National Flood Insurance Program.
We have had to enter each address and analyze whether they are in that special flood hazard zone. If they are, we can't continue working.
Every county in Tennessee is part of the NFIP. Now, Cocke County will need to decide if they want to continue being part of it. The legislative body had a meeting Tuesday to discuss, but didn't make any decisions just yet. If they stay in, many will need to follow codes they were not even aware of when they began rebuilding. If they opt out, they can continue construction, but some may have to spend thousands more for flood insurance. Some people are out of the flood zone, but their neighbors who suffered similar damage are in that area and need to stop rebuilding.
I think that it's very unfair because everybody on the street flooded. Doesn't really, just because it's a map and it says where it's supposed to be, I don't feel like it's fair for, my neighbor to have to completely redo all of her stuff, and, we get kind of left out to the point where we're okay.
Any person in the designated flood zone has to make sure their house follows the building codes set by the NFIP.
The substantial damage estimate is where it's going to come in, and if they have substantial damage, which is 50% of the pre-value, then that's when they have to comply.
In Newport, Evan Lasik, WVLT News.
We are following the situation carefully. We'll keep you updated as the county legislative body makes the critical decision about this national flood insurance program.